Alright, welcome to this week's live stream. Today we will be playing a tournament with my students. So, alright, let's go. Let's see who I'm playing. Oh, we're playing Haoje in the first round. Should be an interesting matchup. Okay, we have white. Let's go. Okay, Scandi. Let's try this knight f3 line. I believe we were doing that last time. C5, really? Okay, let me play c4, I guess. Seems like logical way to play. Could also have played knight c3 followed by, knight c3, queen h5, there's something like h3. It was also probably pretty strong. Do I have knight e5? No, this bishop takes e2. Okay, so d5, I guess. I mean, it's the principal way to play. I could have also probably just castle. That would also have been pretty decent, I think. Okay, now time to castle. Knight d7 is developed. Development is always the most important thing. g6. Fair enough. Let's play rook e1. Okay, it's one move away from castling, which indicates to me that if there's something, then it should be here. So if I play d6, queen takes, c takes, d6. Well, I don't have a good discovery there, do I? Don't think I do. If I play h3, that could be possible. Bishop f3, and he can't castle right away. So that could make a lot of sense as well. I could also play knight b5, hitting the queen. And after queen goes, let's say to d8 or something. Or maybe b8 is better, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to play d6 in any case. Knight c7 is threatened. And then he probably has to castle. And do we have anything there? D takes c7, queen takes c7. We don't really have a good discovery, do we? Don't think we do. So maybe actually h3 might be the best way to do it. Because after takes you can't castle, because d6, because e7 hangs. That seems to make sense. Yeah, I still can't castle. Oh, I feel so tired today. I don't know why. I'm not usually this tired. But today especially, I feel really tired. Okay, bishop f4. That seems to be the right way to play. I could also play knight b5, but knight b5, queen b8. I'm not sure it's something that I necessarily want to do. I could also play d6, but then queen takes d6. Again, it's not something that I necessarily want to do. Actually, knight b5 followed by d6 could be strong. I've just realized. Knight b5, queen b8, d6. Knight f3, queen f3. So e7 is attacked. So it can't just randomly castle because I'm going to take e7. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to just go for it. Knight b5 looks pretty strong, yeah? Oh, if only I wasn't this tired, I would feel a bit more optimistic. But well, still many games to go. I made this a 7-round tournament. I'm not sure that was the wisest decision. Maybe I should have made it like 5 or 6 instead. But what's done is done, so I'm gonna have to play it out, I guess. Sleep early. Tomorrow I'll be driving all the way down to Pontian, so that should be an interesting trip. Haven't actually driven anywhere close to this far ever in my life. So yeah, I guess wish me luck. I mean, I'm tempted to go bishop f4 as well. Not sure which one is stronger. Bishop f4, knight d7, and then d6. That could well be even stronger, right? You know, I don't have that much time, so I'm just gonna follow my gut, and my gut says bishop f4 first. Just develop with tempo. How can that be a bad move, right? Develop with tempo. Yeah, how can it possibly be a bad move? I mean, it can't, right? But okay, knight is protected, so maybe it wasn't as strange as it may sound, it wasn't actually the best move. Yeah. E6? Okay. I'm gonna check and take the rook, obviously. That's completely forced. Actually, I don't have to take the rook right away. The rook is gonna hang. Yeah? Why am I trying to take the rook right away? There's no need to. Unless I have some really clever follow-up, which I don't see. Well, losing on time is not a clever follow-up, so I should move faster. That much I'm sure of. Losing on time is not an acceptable way for this game to end. Oh, a huge headache. It's not a good sign. Especially the games are only gonna get harder. Yeah. They're only gonna get harder and harder and harder. Okay, let's go back. Oh. Can't allow big king g7. That wouldn't be very nice. Is there knight e6 even? Maybe that's even better, yeah? Knight e6. And I can go ahead and take that bishop on g7. I guess with the knight. Oh. I thought he had to take, but I was gonna play with d1 anyways, so. This should be pretty easily winning in a number of ways. That's mate. Alright, back to tournament. There's still a few games going. In the meantime, I'm going to shall load my stream. Okay, so yeah, gotta go to this page and force online chat. It's really the only way. Wait, did I put Lichess in the title? I might have forgotten to do that. Okay, might have to change the title. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that actually. I think I'm supposed to go to YouTube and change the title of it. Something like along those lines. Okay, I'm supposed to go to YouTube. So just give me a second. I'm going to put on a quick stream. Alright, I'm back. I am back. I wasn't able to change those things, so that's alright. Let's play knight c6. Gonna mix it up this time. Takes d4. Let's play g6. Why not? Sure about that? Oh, I didn't enable takebacks, so I'd love to give him a take back for that one. I think it's quite obvious to him why that's pretty bad. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't enable takebacks for tournaments. I don't usually enable takebacks for any rated games, so yeah, my apologies, but yeah, I guess you just have to be more careful, yeah, especially in Blitz. You have the time, there's no need to move instantly. Okay, so all we need to do now is be a bit careful and not blunder anything, and we should be able to convert this pretty easily, I would think. So should I go to e6 or 2? Because knight e6, queen d5. I mean, it's a piece, but it's still not that... It's not over, yeah. Or maybe it is, yeah. I'm gonna play knight e7, play for d5. That looks like over, honestly. Okay, he plays queen d2. Now, I mean, surely it must be over. Yeah, just knight f6. I mean, you could try for bishop h6 ideas, but hard to believe. Very hard to believe. Yeah, I'm gonna go knight f6. f3. Yeah, the problem is that it's just like a... It's just this line, but the fact is that we just piece up, yeah. That's a bit of a sad thing for white. Okay, g4. So let's play... Yeah, let's play bishop e6, why not? Just because we're a piece up doesn't mean we shouldn't still be careful. Yeah, it's never too late to mess things up in chess, such is the nature of the game. Alright, so now we have a double attack. See what you deal with, how he deals with that. Well, not a double attack, but I have an attack and a threat. So technically, yeah, this is sort of a double attack. Queen e2, that appears to be a pretty good move. Yeah, it's a pretty good move. Okay, h5 is coming up. He's going to try to open up some stuff there. I am going to go with rook c8, obviously. I think my plan should be pretty obvious by now. Goes for h5. Okay, he's trying to open up the h file. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense, can I say? By the way, there are gonna be some extra bonus points for players who beat me, and of course a lot of people have asked me what the points are actually about. And well, how the points actually work is, well, after 6 months, so in June, that's when these points will come into play. Because what's gonna happen is that the top 4 players with the most points gonna go to a playoff, yeah? And okay, all 4 players are guaranteed some sort of prize. Yeah, these are not monetary prizes. There will be prizes ranging from, one person is gonna get one of my opening files. Yeah, nice one. And an updated one. One person is gonna get a free sort of half an hour lesson. One person is gonna get sort of a video of their choice. I'll make a video on whatever they want me to make a video on. Any topic they wish. And yeah, there's another 4th prize, which I can't remember what it's gonna be, but it will be announced in due course. So yeah, it will be something nice. So there's extra incentive to beat me today, because if you beat me, you get bonus points. Which actually, the bonus points for beating me is worth more than the points for second place in this tournament. So, yeah. That's a pretty nice incentive. Rook d3. And it makes sense, makes sense. Makes sense. Right, let's hit the knight. See where it goes. Knight d1. Let's try this. I didn't realize I'd be so tired playing a class tournament, but that's alright. The nice part is the position is pretty good. Position is nice. And the position is nice, that's a good sign. Because it means the moves are gonna be a lot easier than it would be otherwise. So g5, I think I'm gonna play rook h8. Hitting the queen, of course. Okay, let's take this guy. Yeah, I'll put knight on h5. Maybe on the rim, but it's not going to be that way for long. Okay. Let's bring knight back into the game. Rook d2. Now let's bring the queen into the game. So over at this point. Alright, and we win the game. Okay, pretty good result. Let's go back to the tournament. Oh, that was the last game to finish, actually, interestingly enough. Wow. Let's see who I'm playing now. Oh, I'm playing Ashlyn. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Last time I played Ashlyn, it was actually pretty close. So today we're going to try something a bit different, okay? Let's try this line, why not? It's the line I used to play as a kid, actually. See if she knows the theory here. Because I clearly don't. Knight c6, really? I think here I was supposed to take f takes e5, knight takes e5, and d4. That was, I believe, the way you're supposed to play against these lines. F takes e5. There's no knight takes e4 or anything, yeah? In which case I'm gonna do it. F takes e5. Knight takes e5 and I'll play d4. Knight c6. Okay. So we can play e5. Which would, I believe, force the knight all the way back to g8. So I think we should do it. Let's play e5. If we can force the opponent's pieces back to their initial squares, it's almost always a good idea. Okay, so the whatever this line is called is doing well. Got a nice position. So it would be even better if I remembered the name of this line. Yeah, but I don't, and that's all right. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't even know why I'm so tired. And she's hitting my center. Maybe I'll go bishop b5. That should address... Oh, but then he's gonna take f takes, right? D takes c5. You know what? Maybe... I mean, I have an idea. It's a bit crazy. I'm not sure whether it makes any sense, but it's Blitz, so let's go for it. It's Blitz, right? So in Blitz, the nice part of Blitz is you can try out whatever crazy ideas you feel like playing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, she played h6. I thought she was gonna take on e5, and I was gonna castle in any case. And just like sack d4, hope that there would be some sort of knight g5, bishop f7. And yeah, and just somehow win that way. But we'll see. Okay, so it's almost asking for like bishop f7. Yeah, bishop f7, king f7, knight e5. That's almost asking for it. Yeah. King e8, that's queen h5. King e6, I guess something like queen g4. I mean, who cares? I'm too tired to calculate at this point, so I'm just gonna do it. It's probably not the best advice, but I mean, it feels right. Yeah. All the circumstances point towards this being a good sacrifice. Yeah, even without calculation. You see, all black's pieces are undeveloped on the last rank. All my pieces are perfectly placed, except this bishop on c1, and the queen, which is going to come out on the next move after knight takes c5. So this has to be a good move. It just cannot not be a good sacrifice. Yeah, just from a logical point of view. Okay, this is the path of least resistance, I believe. I think this is just mate. But king e6, I think just queen g4. Queen g4 would be a big attack. King d6, then I guess something like knight b5 would be a massive attack. So, yeah. King e7, queen f7, knight c4, yeah. Queen f7, knight e4 is also mate. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Okay. Good. Alright, so. Ooh, interesting game that's going on here. Oh, so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. By the way, my results obviously not going to count for the standings. And as a reminder, I will be doing the standings separately for each class. So it'll be an opportunity for players of both classes to sort of play against each other. That's the whole point of this. But the results will be counted separately. Union has gone for a interesting sack. Bishop c8, wow. Wow. Very interesting. I have no idea what's going on. Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably very good for white now. Oh, I feel really tense. I don't know why. Well, we're 3 rounds in. I guess. Yeah, 4 more rounds to go still. So everything to play for at this point. Remember that anyone who scores against me is going to get some bonus points, and I'm only feeling more tired, and headache's only getting worse. So, I mean, the reason why I'm saying that is because it's going to be a nice excuse for when I do lose or do draw a game. Now, I'm not someone who likes to use excuses very often. It's not my style. But, yeah. Today, really not feeling that great. I mean, that being said, Hans Niemann did win a tournament while, he had serious ear infection and the flu. So if you can do that, then yeah, I guess anything is possible after that. Yeah. And it was a pretty strong tournament as well. Very strong tournament, I should say. Arjun was there. Okay, so Black's bishops are becoming pretty active now. It was looking all good for white, and suddenly I'm not so sure. What? Was that a mouse slip? Yeah, I guess that was a mouse slip, yeah. That's a painful one. I'm sure he wanted to play Queen E3 or something. Queen E3 G5, yeah, it's still gonna be pretty nasty. Okay, now it's just a queen. And queen is a queen. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Yeah, I mean, queen is a queen. It's too easy almost at this point. Too easy. Just too easy. Really, just too easy. Somebody's asking, can I join? Well, this is only for members, only for students of my classes, my group classes mainly. So, yeah, probably not this time, but I may do. I'm planning to do another open tournament next month, which, I mean, there was a huge reception from previous one, and yeah, I got a lot of support, a lot of nice messages from that. So I'm gonna do another one in May. I'm gonna put up another 425 ringgit prize fund. Reason why it's 425 is because somebody actually donated their prize money back to the prize pool. So I'm gonna add that to this month's tournament, and hopefully we'll all have a very nice time on this month. I mean next month's tournament. Yeah. Okay. I mean it's just mate, yeah. It's just like mate in two or something, right? Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I know who I'm gonna be playing in the next round, okay? Let's go back to the tournament. Well, there's still some games going on, so I guess we'll see. Yeah? We will see how this goes. I don't know why Win Streaks paused himself, as he have to leave already. And J Master's also paused. I don't know why. Yeah, here it should be pretty easy for white. Need a, yeah, just a queen, yeah. That's the issue. Higuero, yeah. I don't know why I didn't play queen c2. But okay, it's still an easy win, yeah. Still a very easy win. Yeah, that's convincing. Queen, queen e2, mate. So g1 knight, but obviously it's knight's no match for the queen. It's just no match. Not even close. But the game will go on for a bit. It's not stalemate. It is not stalemate. Yeah. A king takes v6 also, because a you still have the a pawn. Or rather the h pawn. Oh, I didn't realize the pawns were going that way. Got me confused. Okay, back to tournament. And we should be... Yeah. I think the next round pairing should be pretty obvious, yeah? Gonna play Win Streak, whoever that is, for the lead. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Right. Bishop f4. Okay. e3. Okay. 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 It's all very standard stuff. Bishop d6. Is there queen b3? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what? I shouldn't spend too much time. I'll just play bishop e7. It's probably very safe. It's very, very safe. Okay, let's drop the bishop back. We have obviously a pretty good position. I mean, the whole point of the London is not to get some sort of big opening advantage. It's just to get some sort of playable game. So in that sense, White has kind of got what he wants, I would think. But then again, we have no problems. We can't complain about anything in life. Yeah, okay, let's play with like rook c8. Why not? It's a lazy move. Getting quite reliant on these lazy moves nowadays. Especially in Blitz. It's a strategy that makes sense. I know like guys like Carvin use very similar strategy. They just play very normal, very standard moves, so they play it fast. And that way they're trying to put pressure on the clock. So that's a strategy I'm trying to learn to implement, really. I wouldn't say I have got it down to a T. I'm still sort of trying things out, trying to see what works. But so far that seems like really the most sound strategy in chess. Okay, it's a very typical idea, trying to get rid of this bishop, but then I'm not so sure that bishop is like... So I'm not sure the knight is actually that well placed on g3. Especially now with the pawn on g6. Oops, sorry. Could well be that knight's not actually that well placed there. That's why I was a bit surprised why I didn't play e4 just now. So I'm gonna strike first with e5. See what it does. Rook d1. Yeah, let's play rook d8. Why not? Which rook though? Let's put this rook. Yeah, it's just a normal London. Okay, so d takes c4 wants to take on d8. There's no question about that. So maybe, just maybe, it's time for me to just go ahead and play d4. Oh. My headache is terrible. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Well, we still have this round after with 3 more rounds, and then I can go and rest. But until then, gotta fight it out. Really gotta fight it out. Okay, he's trying to improve that knight. It's actually a good thing that he sees that knight, it's actually pretty bad. It's something that I talk about, yeah. Like, think of what pieces are actually really badly placed and try to improve them. And he's got that to a T, yeah. He's improving his worst placed piece. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. So c4, there's c takes d4. So that, although looks attractive at first glance, is actually a pretty bad idea. If I play rook d7, I'm worried about queen b5, actually. a6 is cd4, I believe. I don't want to drop my queen back, though. That would allow some sort of e5. I'm just gonna go. I can't spend too much time, otherwise I'm gonna get into trouble. We're getting into big trouble. Don't want to get into trouble. Okay, he plays c4. Giving me this protected passer. Well, again, he's thinking of knight d2 to f3. Makes sense. Well, last time I played with this guy, what actually happened is that I spent too much time, got into time trouble, and blundered everything. So this time I'm determined not to do that. I'm trying not to get into too much time trouble, not to get too far down the clock, especially if I'm not feeling too great today. And hopefully things go alright for us. Okay, I'm gonna play g4. Knight f3, my plan was to do something like this. So I'm gonna follow through with my plan. It's getting unpleasant for him. It's getting very unpleasant. Now if we win this, we're gonna be in a sole lead. So yeah. Okay. Just gonna stay calm and try to win this. The idea is blatantly obvious. I'm gonna bring another piece into the game. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm gonna do it. I believe his reply is sort of forced now. I think I can just take it, right? Okay, what to do now? That is the question. That is the real question. Don't know if that makes sense. At least I have a threat. Can I do it? No, I can't do it because it's not. It's like queen. No, I could have done it. What was I doing? No, I didn't do it. Yeah. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Yeah, that's that. That's a lot of pieces, my friend. It's a lot of pieces. Okay, back to tournament. Alright. 3 more games. Who haven't we played yet? They've played Win Streak, J Master, Hauser, Ashley. We haven't played Piguetto, we haven't played Yen Lin. I guess this will be our next 2 opponents if I had to give it a guess. Wow. We have some pretty strong players that are suffering in this tournament, which is surprising. Because, yeah, I thought they would be in the lead at this point. And clearly they're not, so yeah, that's kind of surprising. I'm so tired. There's one more game, by the way, between Shakti and Park Hyun. And I think Shakti's gonna just take that pawn, and that's gonna be decisive, right? What? He doesn't take the pawn? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's what time travel does to you. It doesn't really have much time, and yeah, he missed a simple rook takes a6, and that would have won the game. But yeah, Park Hyun escapes with draw. Let's see what we get in the next round. He'll be a strong player, no doubt. Oh, Piguetto, yeah, okay. Right, Piguetto, let's go. Are we gonna get that line? That would be funny. Okay, knight c6. Let's play bishop e2. Oh, we're not getting that line. Okay. That's fine. Can I go bishop e3? Is that a possibility? I think it is, right? It's a possibility. I better calculate this correctly. Looks like a possibility to me. Right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And my idea was to play knight a4, queen a5, c3. So the queen's defending that knight. If you take on d4, I'll take... Wait, is there a problem with my line? Because e4 is hanging, yeah. At the same time, we kind of are forced to go into it, right? Just hoping I haven't blundered at this point. That would be sad. It would be very sad. I don't think we have to. Queen a5, c3. Everything seems to be fine. For now. c3. Everything seems to be fine. Maybe more than fine, actually. I think he's in big trouble. How does he save this bishop on c5? I don't see how. Certainly not this way. But I didn't see how I was supposed to save it either. I just didn't see how. He gives up his queen. It's not going to help him, obviously. Queen is a queen, my friend. A queen is a queen. Just too much material. I did say I wasn't feeling the best today, but even then, I mean, it's a full queen, my friend. It's a full queen. And of course, you know, you gotta play on to the end. But the result is predetermined. Yep. And that's even more pieces. Even more misery. Even more pieces. And that's a mate. Alright, back to tournament. Back to tournament. Okay, we're on a 5 out of 5. Oh, the 2 more rounds, I forgot. Yeah, there are 2 more rounds. I thought there was 1 more, but no, there's literally 2 more. Okay, looks like Yilin is winning here, so it's probably gonna be my next opponent. Unless something... Oh, but it's different colors, so it could be my last round opponent as well. We'll see about that. We will see. Yeah, I mean, it's just too much material. Just a4, yeah. It's not too interesting. Let's see if there are any more interesting games. Okay, well that's a full rook here. But the only one where, you know, one side's not up a full piece is this one, but it looks so crushing. I mean, Timber is just clobbling him, isn't he? Pun most definitely intended. Yeah. I mean, something like bishop b5 even. Yeah. It's just 2 extra pawns. Even just f3 and bring the king to e3. It seems like a logical option to me. And he does that. I'm streaming on a 20-second delay, so it's quite unlikely that any of them are hearing what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, he just made them after I said it, and I did say I was on 20-second delay, so certainly I didn't influence any of the action in this game. Okay, let's see. I mean, the pawn is just gone here. Knight b5 and the pawn's gone. So, I mean, this is over. But the others are even more over. You can just take it. Either one of them, actually. Yeah, this is a pretty easy win. Very easy win, actually. Very easy. Almost too easy. But what the others, yeah, this is also pretty easy. Somehow I lost one of the knights, but still super easy. Here it's also too easy. There's too many pawns, is the problem. It's gonna be another one. Yeah. Just bring a king, honestly. This is pushing though. It's really hard to stop these pawns, yeah. Really hard. Just push it. Yeah, b7 and it wins. Okay. Let's go back, see if there's anything else. So that's still 3 games, surprisingly. This one is over. Pawn's queening. Here as well, it's just dead, yeah. It's totally dead. It's not a single chance in this world. It's mate in 3, actually. Oh no, it's not. It's not mate in 3. Rook covers h6, but it's a full rook still, so... Yeah, knight e4 is clean. It's very clean. Knight g5 comes up, and it resigns, yeah? Just resigns. Okay. And the rest should be over very soon, I reckon. Just gonna turn off the air conditioning, it's really cold. Yeah, it's one more game, but the queen is just... Queen is just such a powerful piece, that's the thing. It's too powerful. Way too powerful. So, it's not even close. Not even close. King just comes. Don't forget the king, obviously. There are really 2 rules in these type of positions. First, don't forget about the king, and 2, don't get forked. And if you can successfully do these 2 things, follow these 2 very, very simple elementary rules, you are doing well. Yes, so that's smart actually. He's actually put his queen pretty far from the knight. That's actually one of the ways. And yeah, now it's a zugzwang. So you got check and king d6. That's easy. It's very easy. And now just don't hang the queen. Check and king e7. That's it. King e7. Take the knight and it's over. It's gf, yeah. Check and gf. Just f5. You know? Thing is that if you give him a pawn move, then he's never stalemating ever. Not in a million years. That's the key to winning these positions. Okay, that's also convincing. Ah, that's an easy mate. Alright. Back to tournament. 2 more games. 2 more games. I can get through this. Well, this is taking a bit longer than I thought it would. But I think we'll be done by 10:30 at the latest. So, okay, I'm playing in. It's probably going to be the hardest game. Or one of the hardest at least. I didn't really have to work very hard in my previous game. So, yeah, this one will probably be pretty hard actually. Let's go. c4. Let's play e6. Yeah, I'm going for this line. Let's play solid chess. He's a pretty strong player. Don't want to risk too much. If it's a draw, then so be it. But he'll have to earn it, of course. Don't give easy draws in these tournaments. I never give easy draws. Knight d2. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't think I've ever seen that move before. If it is a move, then it's probably a very new one. Probably some sort of very new move, yeah. Yeah, his idea is pretty obvious. Once knight b3, I can try to go to a5 or something. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, let's play knight d7. e4, really? That allows me to play c5, right? Does it not? My understanding in this line is that if black can play c5 without running into some big issues, then generally black is pretty fine, actually. So let's see if he can prove anything. Because if not, if he can't do anything over the next few moves, then I could actually take over. Black could be better here. So let's see. D takes. Okay, knight takes, of course. Oh, so tired today. Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Wait a second. Is that actually working? So tired I can barely calculate. Yeah, I'm so tired. I can't even think straight at this point. I think this seems to work. Rook c8. I can also think of knight takes e4, but I'm too tired to even calculate it. So I'm just gonna go for something simple. Something that would be harder to miscalculate. Because when you're tired, you don't want to create a lot of piece interactions. It's very, very, very easy to blunder something if you have created a lot of piece interactions. So I'm just gonna keep them to a minimum and just play normal developing moves. Normal chess. Nobody ever won awards for this type of chess, but then nobody got hurt ever. Yeah? And it's a very effective way of playing chess. Normal, simple, logical chess. Plus I have a threat. I have a threat which is not easy to stop, and that's why he's thinking. Threat is of course here. Knight c takes c4. That's pretty nasty idea if you were to allow it. In the meantime, I'm going to just rest, because that's the only thing I can do at this point. Just rest and relax. Rest and relax. It's really taking his time. The room is so quiet. Okay, it's finally moved. Let's play e5. Very logical. If I play knight d3, I have options of playing moves like that. Knight d3 or knight e4, something like that. I guess he's gonna play something like queen b3. I'm gonna take on c1, rook takes c1, rook takes c1, rook takes c1. Do I have anything at the end? Not sure I do, actually. So I'll play knight e4, but then queen b3. So you know what? I'm just gonna play another sort of logical move. Don't want to spend too much time. It's already spent enough time at this point. And it's still unpleasant for him. Was actually hoping I would have something here. Don't think I do though. Let's activate the rope. I'm surprised I didn't have anything there. Felt like there should be something. But I spent so much time, I can't afford to spend any more time. Otherwise I'm gonna get into time trouble. And then that's gonna be the easiest way for me to... What? I have no time. I'm not even sure whether this is right. Okay, now I'm pretty sure it's right. Okay, and finally... yeah, finally we won. Alright, back to the tournament. So we're 6 out of 6. So, unless my next opponent can do something, it appears there will be no bonus Grand Prix points being given out this class. At least it appears so. Yeah, appears that EJ is almost going to secure himself second place. Yeah, it's up so many points. No. Wait, Hausha is the one that's up so many points. So Hausha's actually... Yeah. He's muddying the standings at this point. Yeah, it's making things tense, which is nice. Yeah, everybody loves it when things get a bit tense, yeah. So what's chess without a bit of tension, right? Okay, so that pawn is hanging. Yeah, it's a lot of pawns, that's the thing. And it's not just that, the knight's also trapped on c2. It's king e2, d2, and that knight's trapped, yeah. Yeah. It's trapped. Alright, last round. Okay, and then I can finally go and sleep. I really need to sleep. Tomorrow I'm leaving at 7 a.m. So I'm gonna wake up at like 6, I guess. Right, I'm playing Timber Glover. More Sicilians, I reckon. More Sicilians. Let's see what it goes for. So we have a classic Svash. Don't think anyone ever calls it Svash, right? It's a Svashnikov, obviously. Everybody and their grandmother and their great-grandmother knows this position. Well, this is really the extent of my theoretical knowledge. I know Black's supposed to play like bishop g5. What? Is this for real? Is that a mouse slip? That's an unusual mouse slip. Yeah, that's an unfortunate one. But I haven't been giving anyone takebacks during this tournament, so I don't think it would be fair if I gave any now, would it? Could maybe have gone for some knight b5 ideas, but no, when you're winning, it's always a good idea just to keep things simple. That's my plan, just to keep things as simple as possible. I could maybe have taken that pawn, but I don't even want it. I don't even want to calculate a thing. So tired, I don't want to calculate a thing. Who knows, maybe I should have been calculating some things. But yeah, now it's getting a bit messy, I agree. Maybe it's not. Yeah, let's start with king g2. Let's put a rook on h1. It's not messy. It's all very simple. Too simple. It's like to say a piece is a piece. My knight's coming in as well. Okay, let's play b4. That's all she wrote, yeah. I think queen trade's just the easiest way. I'm quite obviously taking the path of least calculation. Okay, and we win the tournament. Alright. So nobody gets any bonus Grand Prix points this time. I think that goes without saying. Yeah, it was a 7 out of 7 win. So, yeah, I guess the battle becomes really for second place. So, Hauser is, I believe, in some trouble against Ian Poole. I didn't actually play Ian Poole this time, which is surprising. He's always a difficult opponent, never makes things easy for me. But this time we didn't really meet. It wasn't really his tournament. Okay, and yeah, he's lost that pawn on b2. Suddenly it's looking good for Hauser. Yeah, it's looking really good. Yeah, really good. I'd say it's almost winning. Yeah, queen e8 simply. Black's got a Quite a pretty structure, I have to say. It's quite a pretty structure. Yeah. Yeah, white's got back the pawn. But black's pieces are just so active. I'm not sure what's necessary to do that. But okay, rook takes h5. Black's not in danger of losing this one. It's kind of a messy position as well. Let's see if there are any other games in the tournament. I believe J Master is also playing. Oh, J Master has won. Okay, so I guess it's really whether Hauser can win this one. If Hauser wins this, he's gonna get second place. You know, and maximum Grand Prix points of 10. Yeah. So let's see how that goes. Rook e5. 4. Yeah, black's maybe pressing, but okay, white can start to get his pawns going, yeah? I don't know, off the back of my head, something like g3, h4 looks like a logical idea, trying to push these pawns on the king side. King c3, I'm not exactly sure where that king is going. Not so sure. And black should probably start pushing his pawns at some point, because he's not going to win without pushing his pawns. And this isn't exactly a race for now, because it's not so easy for white to push the pawns, but black should probably start pushing his stuff at some point. Okay, and white's... Okay, he's kicking the rook. The rook can move anyway. You can even check on c4, followed by d5. He's got to push the pawns at some point, so... We'll see when he actually does it. Or whether he even does it at all. He's offered a trade. I'm not sure this trade is that favorable for black, honestly. Oh, and yeah, okay, black's winning that pawn. f4 was a blunder. Now black should be able to win this. Just rook a4 and then slowly push the pawns. That's the key. Guess you bring your king and start to push the pawns. Yeah, that makes sense. I would bring the king one square further. He does. Yeah, check. It's a nice move. And yeah, pawns start to move. White's only idea is to, of course, use the h-pawn as a decoy. But it's not enough. It's just not enough. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. I'm not so sure about this whole rook h2 h4 idea. Oh, but actually that's pretty nice, yeah. Because now you can... Oh no, you can't take on g4. What am I talking about? Yeah, but now g4 is threatened. And now you can actually take this and rook h4. And this should be a pretty easy win for black, I would think. Yeah, now you just pick up the h-pawn. And the a-pawn alone is not going anywhere. Well, we have 3 very nice pawns, which are gonna sort of steamroll up the board. Okay. Yeah, I would have played a5 and then tried to go for king b2, etc. But yeah, this is just... I'm not sure about pushing that pawn so fast. But I guess it's also winning. It's also completely winning. Yeah, the thing is that the white king is nowhere close to supporting the pawns. Black's just gonna... Oh, it's just gonna pick up those pawns. Interesting. Interesting option. It's not the path I would have gone for. I would have just gone king d4 and use my king to escort these pawns. Because now actually, it's sort of dangerously close to being holdable, but rook a3 just sort of stops everything. Okay, so all black has to do is be a little bit careful, and he should be able to win this quite easily. Yeah, now the pawn's going to d4 at some point. Or the king goes to d4. Yeah, this is even easier. Yeah, now just like... Yeah, that's winning as well. Everything's winning. Exactly, king e4 and pawn goes. Now, very important move. It's not essential, but it's a nice one. Yeah, exactly. Check. And now you just push the pawn to d4, put the king on d3. That's over. It's totally over. Yeah, just d4. It's done. The game is done. It's over. It's actually over. Now the d pawn goes. Yeah, just block it, pawn moves. It's game. Yeah, I need to, and that's gonna be made very soon. Even takes the rook. And that's it. So Hauser's gonna get the maximum points for second place. EJ is gonna get half of that, and Yinlin, after a really shaky start, ends up in third. So well done. And we have some other guys from the other MSSM class, but down here they're also gonna get. I believe Timber Glover is from the other MSSM class, my intermediate class. He's gonna get full points as well. And okay, yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Yeah, unfortunately none of you guys actually beat me today, but you'll get your chance again next month. There'll be another tournament, and well, I'm not sure whether I'll play in that, but if I do, then you'll get the chance to beat me. And in any case, I'm gonna have lots of Bleed streams with you guys, so you'll get your chance to beat me. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it on that note. Once again, congratulations to the winners. I'm gonna send out prize list tomorrow after everything's finalized. So hope you enjoyed this tournament. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.